and welcome to Good Deeds Real Estate with Mission. I'm Diane Davidson, have been all year. This is Bill Weidecker, my partner in life and business.
Have been all year, have been for a
and
while.
Raising a couple dogs.
Yes.
Yep. And so I think on one of our recent podcasts, we talked about timing for sellers and this being a good time for sellers because buyers who are out there are serious and on and on and on. A lot of properties are either not coming on the market yet or being taken off the market, so less competition with a lot of serious buyers out there. Having said that, we have been hearing about buyers wanting to take, renters specifically, wanting to take a break and looking because they've been a little bit frustrated. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hearing that.
Okay. So we started talking to some of our buyers that are working with our team members, and one couple in particular just wanted to break, didn't want to look anymore, and they're renting. And we thought, you know what? If most people who are renting, nothing wrong with renting, don't necessarily love what they're renting. It's just good enough, right? And so we started asking questions of our would-be buyers who are current renters. Do you absolutely positively love the apartment you're in? And we haven't yet come across somebody who said, absolutely, I love it, I wish I could buy it. The point here is that if somebody is in a rental that they like, why not think about, a little mind shift, right? Why not think about buying something that you like? That isn't necessarily the perfect home or the ideal home that you were looking for, to get into the market so you can ride the market. And the reason people were frustrated is because rates were higher than they would have liked. Now they have come down a bit, and the Fed may be lowering them again a few times this upcoming year, but we don't know that for sure. If they do, I'll ask you what we asked them. If the rates go down, Bill, what do you think will happen with prices of homes?
Well, if mortgage rates go down, I think there's going to be, because inventory is so tight to begin with, there's going to be upward pressure on the prices of property.
So in other words, in layperson's terms, prices could go up, and will likely go up, correct?
Very, very, very likely.
Okay, so if somebody buys now and does a buy down of a rate, or takes the rate at 6.4, whatever it is today, 6 point something, and so what we're thinking is if you buy today relative to tomorrow, if rates do come down, you're buying kind of at a discount of the future price. And it's very easy to refinance into a better rate if that happens. Most lenders are offering no lender fees. That doesn't mean there aren't a few closing costs here and there, but no lender fees. A free from the lender's point of view refinance. So for someone to buy today at today's price and not pay the higher price if and when rates go down and refinance into that rate, then they have the best combination of lower price, lower rate, right?
Yeah, right. And, the other side of it, rates, it feels like there's going to be a rate reduction next year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's the Federal Reserve is looking at, what we're hearing is potentially three reductions in the discount rate, which would be March, May, and June. That being the case, then it's going to have an effect on mortgages. But let's pretend mortgages don't go up. I mean, don't go down, rather.
Yep.
And they just stay the same. You really haven't hurt yourself.
Right.
And if they go up, you've helped yourself because you've locked yourself in at a rate that's lower. I don't perceive rates going up, but here's the interesting thing about the economy, is we never really know.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I guess the point here is instead of putting equity in someone else's pocket and having no control over your housing destiny, if someone jumps into the market, what we're talking to buyers about doing is framing sort of what they're looking for, the criteria, a little bit differently. If they can be as happy as they are in their rental,
Mm-hmm.
and building equity, because I think we both agree that the market is not staying flat. Even if interest rates don't move, there's appreciation because of lack of inventory, right? So that can be their stepping stone into buying the next property being the ideal property.
If somebody's renting, Diane, and their rent is $2,000 or $2,500 a month, they are investing $24,000 to $30,000 a year after taxes into a rental property. So after 5 years, they're putting somewhere between $125,000 to $150,000 out. For what?
No appreciation. No sense of security.
Well, if there's any appreciation to be had, it
Well,
won't be
not
theirs.
I'm sorry.
Right,
Someone else's.
right.
So
If
they're
there's
not-
any debt reduction, it won't be theirs.
So semantics, but they're spending versus investing, right?
That's correct.
Yeah. So anyway, that's kind of the hack that I wanted to talk about. When we started talking about this, rates were a little bit higher than they are right now. But the point is to look for something. As a matter of fact, Devin, one of our partners in Boston, our Boston team, had that chat with a couple. I think I said earlier who had decided they were just sick and tired of looking. They weren't finding what they wanted in their price range for what their the features they wanted, and so they did start looking in a lower price
Mhm.
range instead of renting, throwing money away on a rental. And while they were out there, lo and behold, a house came along that was in their original range, that checked all the boxes because they were out there looking and availing themselves of that opportunity. So the point is, if you're renting now, think about just changing a little bit what you're looking for, and if we can find you something that you like to live in for now, and control whether you ever have to leave and whether your monthly costs ever go up. It's a really wise way to start.
Love it.
Okay, that's it. So time.
I already own, otherwise I'd be buying right now.
Yeah. Okay. I won't be calling you. Darn. So that's it for today. Thank you as always, and please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel or follow us on your favorite podcast platform.